Hi, I'm Katie, and this is the story of how my first day of college was a total disaster. I mean, when people said college will change your life, they weren't kidding, but I don't think they meant this kind of change. It all started when I showed up on campus, ready to crush my first day. I had my brand new backpack, a fresh notebook, and a mental checklist of all the things I was going to achieve. Make new friends, ask intelligent questions, and avoid embarrassing myself at all costs. Spoiler alert, I failed at all three. So my first class was Intro to Philosophy, and I thought, hey, I can totally handle this. I'm a deep thinker. I watch TED Talks sometimes. I'm basically a philosopher. I walked into the lecture hall and was immediately hit by a wave of people. There were like 200 students crammed into this huge space, and it was way more intimidating than I expected. Everyone had their laptops open, taking notes in perfect bullet points like they were born to be in college. Then I noticed Ida's single, open seat in the front row, right in the middle. I thought, perfect. This is my chance to stand out. So I marched up, sat down, and confidently pulled out my laptop. The professor walked in. He had a thick mustache and glasses that made him look like a serious intellectual, which was cooling till he started talking about the deeper meanings of existence and totally ignored my raised hand. I was so confused. Was this a class where we never talked? Did I just nod along to existential crises in silence? Was I supposed to be silently judging the world like everyone else? At one point, the professor posed a question to the class. What is the meaning of life? This was my moment. I was ready. I thought, I've got this. I raised my hand high, looked around like I was about to drop a philosophical bomb, and then, with all the confidence I could muster, I blurted out, "Pizza! Yes, pizza!" The room went completely silent. You could literally hear the air leave my lungs. I looked around at the students, who were either staring at me in total shock or desperately holding in their laughter. The professor just blinked, slowly processed what had just happened, and said, "Well, Katie, pizza is a food. Not exactly the meaning of life, but thanks for your input." I wanted to disappear. I wished I could literally melt into the floor. The rest of the class felt like it lasted for hours. After that, I couldn't stop thinking about pizza, so I ended up texting my friend during the lecture. "Wanna grab pizza after?" I guess my friend was also trying to avoid the awkwardness, because he replied, "I'm in the back row, hiding from your pizza answer." "Thanks, buddy." After class, I tried to walk out like I was still cool, but guess what happened? The door was locked. It was one of those fancy automatic doors that you're supposed to swipe your card to open. And my card? It was back in my dorm room, so I stood there like a confused potato while everyone else filed out the other door. One girl even looked at me, saw me struggling, and casually waved her card at the door, like it was the simplest thing in the world. I just smiled awkwardly and said, "I'm good." I like contemplation. By the time I finally got out, I realized my next class was in a completely different building, and I had exactly 5 minutes to get there. So, I sprinted across campus and, of course, I tripped over a tree root, dropped my phone, and then a pigeon pooped on my backpack. The moral of the story: college is weird. And no one tells you that your first day might involve pizza-related existential crises. And being publicly humiliated by automatic doors. But hey, at least I learned one thing. If you're going to say something profound in class, maybe don't say pizza. Thanks for watching my story. If you've ever had a disastrous first day, let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more stories.